Hey, what's up, guys? It's that time again. Name that knife. Just kidding. Everyone knows what this is. Swiss Army knife, right? Everyone has one, most likely. If you love knives and you've been in the knife game for a while, or even if you're a beginner, most kids get these when they're in Boy Scouts, Cub Scouts, and they're pretty much an iconic knife that everyone recognizes, and there's even a lot of knockoffs out there, cheaper models. Now, I don't know what steel this is. All I know is that it has these markings on there, and I think it says stainless. Yeah, stainless. But other than that, who knows? I left it open, not because I like to live dangerously, but because I wanted to show you what's in this knife, what tools we have. We have the small blade, used for small tasks, and you have the large blade, usually good for food prep, believe it or not, and for cutting a hot dog in half at Costco, etc. Then you have this guy. This guy has a few, actually just a couple of uses. The screwdriver, there you go, your flathead. Could also be used for other type of screws. And you have your can opener. Now, I've never really used it as a can opener, but you can. On this side, you have your wire stripper. Yes, that's what that is right there. That little notch, a wire stripper. And you have your large screwdriver, and you have your cap opener, like on a soda pop or a beer. And that's pretty much it. Nothing else in there. So, let's close it up. Oh God, I'm gonna cut myself. There. I managed to do it without cutting myself. The other two things that this has that are very useful and probably get used more than the actual blade is the tweezers. I'll try to take them off here on camera. Oh look what we got here. The tweezers, very useful for the obvious things, taking out splinters, tweezing hairs from places. Very useful little tool, and probably gets used the most on this Swiss Army knife. I'll put it back in there. Another good thing about this little tweezer is it never pops out, and even if it did, it's very cheap to replace at any Army Navy store or online, eBay. On the other side, we have a toothpick made out of some kind of plastic, and this is used for getting crap out of your teeth, or or for digging things out that fall in little cracks. For instance, here, let me get this out of here. Stuff like that. Anyway, that's pretty much your way around a Swiss Army knife. If you don't have one, you probably should. For those of you that can't carry large knives, this is perfect. Goes in your pocket. Nobody knows you have it. It's not offensive to people when you pull it out. Everyone's familiar with that brand. Everyone grew up with them around there with their dad or their brother. So I would say it's very non-threatening. Now, I've said it before. It's very important for you to carry a knife with you at all times. All the other little gadgets are a plus, because you never know when you could use some stuff like that. Now, not a big deal. You can always wait till you get home to get a screwdriver, but it's the convenience, right? And it doesn't take up a lot of room. I usually keep this in my coin pocket. I have the other Alox one, which is a lot thinner. Not a lot, but thinner. And but I do sacrifice on some of the tools. I definitely don't have two blades on that one, I don't believe. And while I'm here, let me go over the flashlight. This is a Prometheus light, and I like to put these little lanyards on everything because it makes it easier to grab onto, take it out of my coin pocket. This one has developed a couple of little scratches because it does go in my coin pocket also. I no longer carry it on my keychain because it seems I hate those guys that carry it. Well, I shouldn't say hate. I dislike carrying a big, heavy keychain with all this crap on there. You know, I just don't think it's a good idea to be carrying that many bulgy keys or accessories in your pocket. But anyway, I just recently went to recyclable batteries. That way I'm not wasting batteries every time I change these out. I have a lot of AAA battery operated flashlights. This one's real nice. The only thing about this one is the light is kind of yellow. And the other flashlights I have, the light is nice and bright and white. Now, some people say that this light is a little more natural. Other people say the other one resembles more sunlight, the color of sunlight, the spectrum. This is a warmer yellow light, and it serves the purpose, illuminating at night. This one has the advantage that it has this brass coupling that when you pull it, it comes apart. Let's see if I can do it. Nope, won't be able to do it. It's nice and tight in there. Well, you know what? Let me do it. I'm gonna put the camera down for a second. Pull it apart. There it goes. And I'll show you what it is. There's like a spring in there, and this goes in with tension. And if you pull it just right, it will come apart. But it won't come apart just on normal day-to-day use, which is kind of cool. And the reason they have that on there is if you keep it on your keychain, you can always detach it. So, I don't know what these flashlights cost, but they're expensive for what you're getting. You're getting a small, very small flashlight. Here's another neat feature about this light. Now you loosen it and you tighten it, right? You use this to turn on and off. But I've noticed that if you press the side of the flashlight, you can activate the light, which is kind of cool. Not cool if you have it in your pocket and it goes off, but anyway, I think if you keep screwing it, it stops doing that. Yeah. Anyway, guys, just a quick little look at my Swiss Army, not sure on the model on this one, and a flashlight. Something everyone should carry, I think, at all times, because you always need. Someone once said, I don't know who said it, once you carry a flashlight and you use it, you realize that you need a flashlight every day. Until you do that, you'll go through life without really knowing that you need one until you get one, which is weird, right? I don't know if that makes any sense. But anyway, once you have one, you realize it's indispensable and you start carrying it all the time. All right, boys. Have a good one. Thanks for watching. Stay safe.